Welcome to the podcast.
So, welcome to WAF Podcast today.
I was waiting for this moment, for me to cough because. So now you can start it all over again.
Yeah, of course. So today we are going to talk about one story we started creating in 2017, I think. It is a horror story, and we just wrote it on Drive. So
Wait. Have you said horror story or like Roro story?
horror.
It's my story.
He's saying that because I used to call him Roro because his name is Roberto, so Roro was the best name I gave him. But anyways,
It's very lumberjacky,
yes, it's a very lion Jackin. So we are going to talk about this horror story, and I hope you can understand everything that we say, everything that we speak here, and I hope you can practice your understanding. I have a British accent, and Roberto have kind of American accent. So
That's something. Let's not talk about it.
yeah, let's not talk about. But anyway, so let's see, and I hope you like the story too. So let's go. Do you have the story complete, like the full story, or?
Oh, we have only wrote like three actions, I think.
Oh, what is this? Oh, okay.
Finished the story.
What was the name of the story?
I don't
We didn't
remember.
really give the is a name.
Yeah, we didn't really think about it.
Okay.
Let's just start over. The
Okay.
titles. I was thinking about changing the titles, just something that could actually tell us something about the paragraph. And not only first action and second action and then
Oh
third action.
yeah, we could do that, but let just start reading this so for them to understand what we are talking about. Because
Okay,
I
so-
don't remember. I remember some things,
So this
but
first
not
one,
much. But first part.
let me read it because I am this world's version of that, Jesus.
Okay.
No, it's not Jesus.
So you read one
Who is that
paragraph.
guy?
I read another. Can it be?
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the name of that actor
The
who
director.
played God? No, that actor who played God, on that movie with Jim Carrey.
Oh,
Jim Carrey. God.
it's Neil Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan
Yeah, I am
Freeman,
this world's version of Morgan Freeman. Brazilian version of Morgan Freeman. So.
Okay, so you can start reading.
Okay, first action. So, Roro was gonna have a big holiday from work, from which he was very, very, very bored. And he called me to hang out in his mansion for some days. And I, as a good lumberjack, accepted his very kind invitation. It was not only because he was taking two Hausfrauen to go with us. Of course not. And so we did.
For those who don't know what Hausfrauen is women in German. It's not gonna be because women in German is actually Frauen, but I don't know why we just put Hausfrauen.
It's because a Hausfrau is like a lady, a wife,
Oh yeah.
a housewoman, house lady. I don't know.
So let's go. By the time we arrived
Found
in
a
the
book. I actually found a book that was called Hausfrauen.
oh, you told me about it.
I was like, what the fuck? Who calls a book Hausfrauen?
So let's go. By the time we arrived in the place, we could easily see that a considerable part of the fancy was destroyed. But as there was so much time since the last time he came here, we did not worry about it. We went with our house rowing straight to the house. When we got there, we became astonished about the situation of the house. Freaking ill kept. But that wasn't a problem to two lumberjacks with their house rowing, right?
Lumberjacks to the rescue.
Go on.
Right when we came to the moon, we decided to go for a walk into the forest in the south side of the house. Straight into the woods, we faced the campfire, There was somebody here not long ago. Clearly, we were scared, but we couldn't let our Hausfrau in danger. So Roro gave them the house key, and we said, "You too. It's not safe here. Go straight to the house. Take this walkie-talkie with you." Yeah, what the fuck? Why did we write this?
Because
And
in
call us
Scotland we
just
say
a bit
it.
urgent. We'll be back soon. Because we are actually two lumberjacks.
No,
and
but
this
actually,
work is a
you
very
have to read
complicated
this.
lumberjack.
You have to read this quote unquote like you are saying it. You're a lumberjack, so say it like a lumberjack.
Okay. So I'm gonna start again.
Okay.
Right, right when he came to the moon. What?
No,
Right when he came to the moon.
you can read just the quote unquote, man.
Okay. You too. It's not safe here. Go straight to the house. Take this walkie-talkie with you and call us just if it's urgent. Can we improvise here?
We can, but you read this. I'm saying like you have to act like you're talking to the house right? Would you talk to the house right like this? You too. It's not safe here. Go straight to the house. Take this walkie-talkie with you.
I'm clearly the leader of the pack. And
They are children for you. You too. It's not safe here.
okay, so I forgot what I was. Yeah, and call us just if it's urgent. You know, we too are clearly doing very important work here. You know, and we're lumberjacks. So we'll be back soon, and don't bother us.
Yeah, maybe. But you know they are scared, so they just want.
Okay, and also, don't be scared. Everything's gonna be alright.
Yeah, like don't be scared. We are in the middle of the woods, and we're going to send you home. Anyways, so let's go. We could hardly see anything, but suddenly we heard a sound, just like a screwdriver sound. It was in the stable's direction. I took my rifle and went by the back side, while Roro entered by the front side with his pistol. Pistol, right? A pistol, pistol, I don't remember.
Pistol.
Pistol. In the middle way, there was a chicken in a toolbox.
A chicken in a toolbox.
That explains the screwdriver sound. We didn't have we didn't have any imagination to this. So we said
Yeah, because all screwdrivers come with a chicken.
so that explains the screwdriver sound. Entering the stable just when both of us had just when both of us was hard inside it.
This is a porn of some kind.
Yeah. The doors closed. What a weird situation.
Yeah,
I'm telling this sort of like entering the stable just when both of us were hard inside it. The doors closed. What a weird situation.
You're right.
Of course, we just thought someone stuck us in here, and we couldn't open the door as much as we tried. But that wasn't the worst. The worst came when everything started to catch fire. And just to finish driving us mad, one of the Hausfrauen called, but we couldn't get what they were saying. Too much noise and suddenly...
So it was like this call, you know, my voice that is being cut.
Yeah, I can't get what you're saying. Too much noise. and
I'm
suddenly...
the Hausfrauen. This is a plot
No,
twist.
you know how to tell this so very convincingly. It's like, and just to finish driving, driving me mad is actually, we say in London, we say differently. We say
Out.
does my head in. So, and just to finish doing our
Finish
heads
out.
in, one of the Hausfrauen called, but we couldn't get what they were saying. Too much noise. And suddenly, silence. the walkie-talkie just uncharged.
Oh my god, what am I gonna do?
It's actually
Third
pretty
action, and
stupid, you know.
Because we were very lazy and we didn't want to write down the things that we thought about. So, we now should find a way out of that hell. The Hausfrauen were probably in trouble and we were just about to die and burned. What? Roro,
Yeah,
with
because
his geniality.
it was catching fire.
Okay, Roro, with his geniality, I'm not affirming that. He just asked me to put this in the writing. What are you talking about?
You actually did it.
Started to create something to pull down the door, and he did it. I have to exclaim, like with more intensity.
Okay.
Roro, with his geniality, I'm not affirming that. He just asked me to put this in writing. Started to create something to pull down the door, and he did it. Right when we got, out of there, we ran straight to the house, but it was too late.
Hey, I remember you saying about the creation. I don't know what we didn't put here, but you created something with the batteries of the walkie-talkies, right?
Don't remember.
You created something like a bomb. I don't remember. But anyway, it was. Oh man, we don't have the whole story here.
Yeah, we don't have the whole story.
Because I remember we went back to the house.
We actually have not finished the story. Thinking about it, and we didn't write everything down that we thought about.
Who wrote the story? I wrote the story.
Yeah, you wrote the story, and then you sent you sent me the drive link, and then I sheet it up. I sheet it up.
That explains why it's not finished. I'm too lazy to write the whole story.
Yeah, and then also I sheet it up one time.
Yeah,
but it was just once.
Yeah, but
because I'm a language engineer, I learned from my errors.
Of course, but I remember that we went to the house. And just to make it general, I remember we went back to the house, and then I don't know what happened, but I remember I remember we entered the house, and the house was looking like it had a fight there, right?
Yeah, they had a fight, and some of the, I don't know how to say those mobiliary. I don't know.
Mobility?
How do you say it? The mobilier.
What?
Furniture. Some of the furniture was, very messed up. The things were not in place, and there was some blood.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember that?
No, yeah, but I remember we saw the blood on the floor right in front of the ladder.
Yeah, and then we saw some other thing, which was the dresses tore up. There were some pieces just, on the floor, lying there.
Pieces of what?
Pieces of textiles, dresses.
Okay. Uh-huh. No, yeah. But then we climbed the stairs and went to the first floor.
Yeah, but first we found a key to something. I don't know what was the something.
Yeah.
Now that I remember, before going into the mansion, we went back to the van, and the van was closed. And I think I thought that the key was in the house.
Oh,
and then we
yeah.
entered.
No, actually, we tried to enter in the house, but we couldn't enter by the front door, right? We entered. No.
And from the back door, yeah.
Yeah.
We entered from the kitchen.
Oh, okay. And then we climbed the stairs and saw a picture, right?
Yeah, there were, it was
rapid.
It was like a hall.
Yeah, there was a hall, and we entered in every room, right?
It was like a hall with some pictures hanging out from the walls, and they were tilted.
Yeah, and one of them was your father's.
Yeah, one of them was my father's, and I then remembered something that he told me, but I don't remember it now.
Yeah, I remember. You remember that. but then I remember after it. I don't know if that's the same story, but I remember we were in a basement, and someone locked us there.
Yeah, it's the same story. Yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember how we got there.
It's because when we climbed the stairs, we went to the first floor. Then we went to search for the girls, and we couldn't find anyone.
Yeah, and
So
then we started
I,
looking for pistols, right? But we didn't
yeah, I
find any.
entered my room. I entered my room, and I found something there. But then somebody came in and bashed my head.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
They both blanked out.
No, but there was something when we went downstairs again. There was a door out of something that we opened. I don't know.
I don't remember.
But you know, yes, because I remember the piece of dress was in the door. That was from one of the house ramen.
I don't think it was, in the door. I think it was like just
In the floor.
on the floor.
On the floor. Okay.
Yeah, just randomly on the floor.
Yeah. And the blood in the front of the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then, yeah, and I remember someone knocked it out.
Do you know what I'm thinking? I think we have to rewrite the whole story because there was quite a big number of something.
Yeah, because we were creating this story actually every day, almost every day, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the writing, because there
Oh,
was
yeah.
quite a bit of something that I call, an unintelligible expression.
And by the time we were doing it, I was still in the Scottish accent, and there's much English speaking errors there. But anyway, so we are finishing this episode of podcast. I don't know how much time we already have here. We have 17 minutes, man. Okay, so we are going to rewrite the story again and try to change a little bit of the things. And if you really like this video, if you really like this podcast, you tell us, and you tell me. You go for the Instagram. You type the teacher ego _UF and send me the direct message. Say, hey, I really liked that podcast from the story of you and Roberto, and I really wanted a second episode. And if you call me, if you direct message me, I'm going to redo this episode. We are going to rewrite the story, and I'm going to record it again. And suddenly, you have a second episode. Okay, now that's it. See you. Bye bye.